All right, you've gotten started with your ErecAid vacuum therapy system, and now you're ready to employ the tension rings. And the big question we get frequently is, how do I apply that tension ring onto the cylinder so that I can then transfer that tension ring onto the base of my erect penis? So I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. And you're asking the question, how do I get these from here onto the base of my penis? How do I make that work? Because that's a pretty small opening to be successful. So what are the steps that I take to do that? And I think the first one, there really are two when it comes to the ErecAid vacuum therapy system. And if you've got another one, just leave a comment and I'll test it and see if it works. And if it works, I'll show everybody else how to do that. But the first one is just to load it on manually. So to do that, what I want to do is get the water-based lubricant. I want to apply it to the end here of the cylinder. Just get it a little bit on the around the outside here, just like this. And then I want to take the cylinder and put it on a towel between my knees, but somewhere where I got a good base. And then I want to take the tension ring, and you'll see this bottom part kind of looks like an elephant's head. This is the urethral notch. This is where if you're able to ejaculate, this creates some space for that to happen. So you want this on the underneath of the penis. And when you're loading this manually, you do not want to pull out on these outer tabs. These are for when you're done, you want to release and slide this off the penis. They're too thin and they may break. So instead I want to get my fingers on the inside here and just really pull out. And you can see that as I do that, it's a little less intimidating, the size of it. But I've got the cylinder lubricated, I've got the tension ring, and then I just want to get it around the outside of the cylinder here just like this and just snap it on there. And I'll tell you that when I first started doing this, I'm not gonna lie, I saw tension rings flying across the room. It's a learned process, but it's the easiest way to do it. You've got that hand strength, the dexterity to do it, load it on manually. Then once you got it loaded on the edge of the cylinder here, I want to then engage the pump, put that back together, and I'm ready to go. So loaded, ready to slide off once I build that erection. That's the first way to do it. Now, if doing this manually, loading these on manually is not the best option for you, we've got another option. This comes automatically with the Esteem manual, Esteem automatic. This is the loading device. So it's two parts. And remember, I want to have this urethral notch here on the bottom. I line that up with the white dot, so that keeps me just in mind that this is the bottom of the device here. But you don't have to do that. But again, with this one, you want to use good lubrication. Want to get this on here around the perimeter of this so that the ring slides on easily. So once I've done that, I've got it nice and lubricated. You're going to thank yourself later when you do it that way. I'm going to load the tension ring on with that notch on the bottom, lining that up with the white dot. And once I've done that, then I'm in a good position. I get my cylinder out. I'm here just like this. I take this, and you can see here on the inside, this will match up with this mechanism. You'll be able to just drive that down. So if you put this back on a towel on a base, and then you just slide it down, you're back to the edge of the cylinder. And then I like to just adjust it, make sure I'm lubricated on the edge of the cylinder. And in all of these, you want to do this before you build the erection. You want to put these tension rings onto an erect penis. You don't want to try to put this on a flaccid penis because the tension rings will keep that oxygen-rich blood from flowing in. We don't want that to happen. We want to get the blood in there and then just sort of trap it using the tension ring to make that happen. So those are the two ways to do it, manually, or with this comes with the Esteem ErecAid manual automatic devices. You can do that, wash these up with soap and water, use that water-based lubricant, and you should be successful. I hope that helped. And always, if you have questions, write to us at education@timmedical.com. Those emails will come directly to us. We'll respond quickly, or you can just leave a comment in the comment section for this video. We appreciate you watching, and just remember, always enter the code YouTube15 when you check out on the timmedical.com website, and you'll save 15% off of any purchase.